Well, hello everybody, and welcome to take 10 of episode 2 of me, Sandy, and Brad's 3-month trip after our retirement. We left home on the 16th of July and plan to travel along Western Australia's west coast. We're going up as far as Dampier Peninsula, and then we're coming back through Karajini, and we'll be picking up a couple of grandkids on the way that will be flying in. For those that don't know, Bruboodjoo is a campsite just about 30 k's north of Coral Bay. It's a fairly large campsite. There's around 150 or so sites there. They're not designated and it's first in, best dressed. We were fortunate that when we got there, someone had just left a campsite in the area known as Purple Circle, which, as the name suggests, is the place that most people want to get to. It's Brad. Hi, Brad. So we're going to keep this episode fairly short, so we're trying not to bore everybody. One day at the moment is just kind of blending into the next, so there's not a lot of interesting stuff to add. So sit back, hopefully enjoy, and we'll catch up with you next episode. Ciao. We just went to Coral Bay to fill up on water and supplies. So we filled up the bladder with 140 odd litres, and now Brad's just going to transfer it to the van. What else did we fill up on?
Beer.
Beer, some wine,
Some squid jigs.
a meat pie.
And some fuel.
And fuel, yeah. Hopefully that's the last time we have to restock now before we leave next week to go to Exmouth. Well, it's early Saturday afternoon. I think it's about 1:30 on the 25th of July. Winds are quite gentle at the moment. It's very, very sunny. Absolutely beautiful, except for the low tide, which makes it hard to fish, which is a total bummer. So this is what the Purple Circle, not my title, this is what this little camping area has been named by whoever does the naming. But this bit down this end, which is the furthest point you can go at Bruboodjoo, just behind the boat ramp area, well, boat launching area, there's no ramp, is called the Purple Circle for obvious reasons. It's pretty popular and it's pretty good. And we managed to snag a spot when we got in, which was pretty lucky. Well, it's still Saturday afternoon, but it's a bit later in the afternoon, and we decided to go for a walk. And the tide's much lower now, which is why we're not going for a fish. But it's absolutely stunningly beautiful. No wind. Beautiful calm seas. But extremely low tide. Well, this was Brad fossicking in the water, and he found a fishing lure. Oh, one advantage of strolling on a low tide, you pick up everybody's lost lures. Probably some of ours in there. They're more likely out there. Little fishies. If you can see the little stingray just floating around in the shallows. Oops. Pretending he's a bit of sand.
We thought maybe a bit of beach combing / stroll beautiful out here. We're around the southern end of our campgrounds, sort of walking south towards Coral Bay, which is about 30 k's away. I'm sure we won't get there. I certainly won't. But it's absolutely beautiful out here.
Just thought I'd share with you a little sample of what camping life is like when you're retired. So it's 5:30ish, I think. We are waiting for the football to start. I've got my red wine, my book, my chair and my stool. Brad's got the fire going. Sitting out here reflecting. No wind, sun setting. Neighbours have got their fire going too. Just very chilled out. It's Renee. Life's good.
I was just going to show you my camp. If you pan around this way before Sandy put the chair on the way, it looks like someone's camp. I'm sure you'll be able to fill in the blanks. Anyway, sitting by the fire, enjoying an export with a beautiful setting sun. Stunning.
This is my current read. It actually has Bosch in it, which I really enjoyed that series on TV. So this is quite good. Fire going, just waiting for the coals to burn down so we can put the hot plate on so we can cook our burgers. Oh, this retirement life is so good. So, dinner is prepped. We've got stuffed potatoes, burgers and sausages, but they're chilly, so I don't know if we'll eat them. Fire's cranking. Netball's on the TV.
Some craps on the TV.
That's good. We headed out this day based on the weather forecast that said the winds were going to be fairly light and it was freezing cold, hence the socks, but it completely blew up as per the chart. Unfortunately, it got so windy that I couldn't hold on to the boat and hold on to the camera, so I couldn't record it. But suffice to say, we had about a metre chop and it was spraying all over the top of the boat, and we were worried about the amount of water we were taking on, and it was all round just really, really unpleasant. All I could think about was getting back and having a hot shower.
We'll have to buy a small bucket just especially for this.
Well, I've got some myself too. Sandy doing her best, making some Big Mac burgers.
Delicious.
Over the fire with our neighbours, Renee and Johannes.
And Your Highness.
Your Highness.
Delicious.
No, I had a guy at work called Johannes and I used to call him Your Highness. That's why I remembered your
I
name.
give people a choice because they can't normally say Your Highness. Said, oh, you've got a choice. You can call me Johannes or Your Highness.
Your Highness. On or even a good
No, I actually prefer singles because you're single
it's easier to get out.
out of yourself as well.
Quite drunk by the fire while some crazy sports playing on the TV.
I caught the cod. Oh, Maddie caught all the magpies.
I love cod.
I have
Cod.
Honeycomb.
A much better day today. The winds are a lot lighter today. What we went out in yesterday was absolutely awful. So hopefully today is the day. Okay, babe.
Yeah. So we go.
think this is about as windy as it's going to get. And it should get a lot less windy as the day progresses. A little sample of the bommies we've been fishing on. And I've got little fish, just nothing to keep. Stunning. We just thought we'd stop at a very close point and just try for some squid, and we are just literally putting one rod in, swapping hands so Brad can get it out, and then I'm dropping the next one in. There's one after the other after the other, and we've had such a challenge so far trying to get squid in the boat, and now we can't keep them out. It's probably about number 6 or 7. Brad passes me my rod. Oh, you've got it in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got one on it because it's inked.
No, I haven't.
Oh. Just drop it in.
I'll just move back there a bit because there's no.
There you go. There's a sample of the magnificently tiny fish we've been catching. Charlie Courts, I think they're called. Yeah, just a little bit small.
Pre-dinner appetizer, hey?
Decided this was going to be our last night of having a fire at Bruboodjoo. We'll have a easy, quiet night tomorrow night. But tonight we are having fish and chippies and some squid. We're going to do some panko breadcrumb squid and some fish on the braai. And Brad gets that ready. Just doing the chippies first. Beautiful night. Chippies are done. Just put the fish on. And put the pan back on.
Just let those coals burn down a little bit because they'll take like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Sorry, like 20 seconds, sorry.
Okay. There we go. Fish is done, chips are done, squid's done. Yum. Okay, it's the day before we leave and it's a bit windy, so Brad decided we'd pack up the boat. So we have less to do tomorrow morning. So up she goes. All hands on deck, as you can see. We arrived in Exmouth and thought a little bit early, so we thought we'd give the car and van a happy birthday wash. Which is a bit dirty. Oh, automatic underneath done. It's pretty cool. $5 for 30 seconds. Feel like I need one of those. We've arrived in Exmouth, RAC Exmouth Caravan Park. Set up. And I'm so excited. Look what we've got. Dinner! Real toilet. Big shower. And stuff. I'm currently busily doing all of our washing, which feels good. It's just nice being plugged into power. The little things we take for granted. Breaking away. Right, I'm going to go for a swim. I'm going to go and check out the pool. I have a feeling it's going to be way too cold for me. It's about 26, 27 degrees outside. So we'll give it a go. Okay. Doing the toe test. Oh, yep, she's pretty chilly, but I think I can do it. Okay. It is freezing cold, but I'm gonna do it. Oh my god. Oh, that's enough. That's better. That was bloody cold. So we came out for dinner tonight. We got really lazy and we just literally walked across the road to a place called Mutt's, where you can buy burgers in a bowl without the bun. So I've got a traditional beef patty and Brad's got a chicken. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are at a little place called Adrift Cafe. It was #1 on TripAdvisor. It's really cute.
Great little place. See how the food goes.
Oh, hey everyone, that's the end of episode 2. We left Exmouth this morning and arrived at Onslow this afternoon. That'll be what we cover in our next episode, together with, we're here for 2 nights and then we head off to a place called 40 Mile Beach, which is just before you get to Karratha, and we've got 2 nights there, and then we've got 3 nights at a place called Cleaverville, which is the other side of Karratha. They're both off-grid, they're both on the beach. We hope to be doing a bit of fishing while we're there, and that'll be episode 3. So until then, catch you later.